Rise and ground, folks. We have another video. I was actually just out here, coincidentally, maybe 2 weeks ago, for the second floor unit. This tenant had, well, the landlord has 3 tenants at this property. I believe this is the first floor. This is a different unit that we were out here to take a look at before. But yeah, we just came out here and turned the thermostat on. And I always tell you guys, always make sure your fan is running first before you go outside. I actually went outside and my AC unit started freezing up. And before I told my guy to grab some refrigerant, I was like, you know what? Let me come downstairs and make sure my fan is running. And I thought that I heard a fan running, but that was actually from the second floor unit. And sure enough, guys, I came down here and the only thing I got was a humming sound. Now, real quick, guys, I'm gonna go through this real quick. Guys, you can always start by first making sure you have power at the unit. Now, guys, I was just out here. The only thing I can tell you with this unit was that the heat was working a few weeks ago when I came out here, but we didn't test the AC. But I knew that this unit, the tenant didn't have any prior concerns with this system before, but I heard the fan running, but that was a different unit. But guys, when I got here, the motor was just humming, and you can always start first by making sure that this motor is getting 115. It gets its 115 from the relay. But guys, this motor was burning hot, and from previous videos, you can always, it's a good practice to check for power first, but since I knew that this unit was obviously getting power since my condenser outside was running, I just felt that motor and it was burning hot. And even checking the capacitor, guys, even if this capacitor was bad, guys, I'm real skeptical on replacing capacitors on bad indoor blow motors, because sometimes, guys, I can tell you now, out of 10 run capacitors that you replace due to your indoor blow motor not working, only about 2 of them are going to work. The other 8 times, guys, I could replace this capacitor and I'll be back probably within a day to replace the motor. So our company practice, and it's a great practice for you guys to adopt whenever you go on no heat or no AC calls. If you have a bad motor, always replace the motor, because guys, this is way different than your outdoor capacitor. An outdoor capacitor, you could get by with just replacing the capacitor. Not every no AC call outside is going to result in a motor replacement. You can get by replacing an outdoor cap, but guys, from experience with these indoor capacitors, I never really felt good about just replacing the cap and just walking away. I always just go for the cap and the motor. But we went to our supply house, we got a new motor, and we're gonna put this bad boy in. I'll see you guys in a little bit. But guys, this is part 2. I just popped the new motor in, nothing special. I actually didn't have to use my pulley puller. This motor popped right out. And we just went over to our supply house and got a 5460 universal motor. And guys, this is a quick flip property. This landlord is selling this property, so at this point, we're just doing what we have to do to get this customer by. But we just popped the new motor in. I got a new capacitor. I just gotta wire this in, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook this back together. I'm gonna turn the AC on, and I'm gonna go outside. Luckily today is above 70 degrees in PA, so today's a good day. After I put this motor in, we're gonna step outside and we're gonna check our AC pressures. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, this is part 3. And like I was telling you guys, this is the first floor unit. Now guys, this is a R410A condenser. As you see, it holds about 6 pounds. Now when I got here, guys, my low side was definitely below freezing. On my low side it was about 75 PSI. And guys, my suction line, as you can see here, it was iced up. But luckily, guys, before I made a snap judgment and started adding refrigerant, I had to go downstairs, and that's when we verified that the motor was humming and it wasn't spinning as fast as what it should have been spinning at. But after we popped the new motor in, and once again, guys, it's fairly mild out here. It's not hot today, but it's still warm enough for us to throw our gauges on and for us to tell if the system is above proper refrigerant levels. And as you can see here, we're at about 125, which is equivalent to a 40-degree coil. I'm gonna go inside and check our supply temps. The filter is already clean. Once again, we came out here to look at the furnaces about 2 weeks ago, but once again, guys, things happen. It's weird that the fan motor was running in heat, but today it wasn't working for AC, but luckily we called it, guys. And once again, once you start adding refrigerant too much, now you got to take things out. And like I said, guys, it can turn into a nightmare, but never get too quick to diagnose systems. Always go inside, regardless of how tedious and how long you have to wait. Make sure your fan is working, guys, because if you try to get too quick and diagnose half of an AC unit from only outside, and this unit is frozen up, guys, a frozen system do not always mean that you need refrigerant. A frozen system could mean that you have an issue in your low side. It could be a dirty filter, fan motor not spinning fast enough, or in this case, it was a bad indoor fan motor. The blow motor is locked up. But like I said, guys, anything inside could equate to our low side being below threshold, and that could cause the system to freeze up like we've seen. But like I said, guys, this is a simple call. I gotta go inside and check my supply temps, and I'm gonna look at the other two units. There you guys have it, new motor. This unit is rocking and rolling. Peace out, I'll see you guys on the next one.